Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. I'm wearing my Forefathers shirt. I got my Forefathers glass out. Forefathers, for those of you that don't know, is a pretty new brewery here in Ontario. They were at my festival recently. They won Top Brewery and People's Choice Top Brewery, so they won most drink samples sold, as well as the People's Choice as what was the best brewery. And they gave me a beer to review. And they were told by Kevin Freer that I was a good guy and all that. I hope Kevin also told them that I am 100% honest on what I think of a beer. So this is a 6.4% alcohol beer. It is made with water, barley, hops, and yeast. Who would have thought of that, right? Brewed and bottled by Forefathers Brewing Company. This is a French Saison brewed with local honey and freshly picked spearmint. So that's really cool. And this is the Honey Badger. And the Honey Badger don't give a fuck! He don't give a fuck! So, let's look at the beer, shall we? No cap, just a blank crown. It is like wine bottle sealed, and they are big 750 milliliter bottles. Pop the top. Nice little hiss. Pour it. These are really nice glasses, to be honest with you. They're full on, almost like almost like a Duvel glass, because they have the mark at 330, and they have a huge amount of headroom. Now, I did Weiss roll this just in case, but it is seeming pretty fucking clear. Okay, so just the tiniest amount of haze in there. Just the tiniest amount of haze, bright golden color. 6.4% alcohol, so still not where I personally want my Saisons to be, but in the realm of a Saison as we describe it now, and still lower than a lot of the Saisons that are out there now. I need this hair just to be grown. I need to be grown long enough that I can put it in a ponytail and I can control it. It's going to be a long 2 years for the locks of love. Bright white head, nice and fluffy. Ooh, nice snap, crackle, pop. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Let's just take that off. Let's just show the whole mane. At least it's kind of calmed down because of the hat. Scent of the Honey Badger from Forefathers. Smells like foam. Went right up my nostril. Let's do the patented one nostril sniff out of the bottle. Other side. Okay. Now, my sense of smell is one of the things I'm proud of. It's how I knew some of the women I shouldn't be around. It's how I knew some of the men I shouldn't be around. But my sense of smell is fairly good normally. And spearmint is a herb that usually gives off a good scent for me. I'm not personally picking up spearmint on the nose of this. I don't know how much spearmint they used, but I'm not picking it up. However, I am getting that slight, almost slight orange peel, slight banana peel, little peppery, lots of honey, very sweet, peppery with a touch of coriander. It smells like a Saison. I mean, I can't say it doesn't. Let's try it. Cheers, boys and squirrels. I should have had a box. I'm sorry, guys. I usually have a box to keep this up here. But, the Honey Badger don't give a fuck, so why should I, right? No, I have this box. Not high enough. My box isn't high enough. Nothing else I can do. I don't have a high enough box. It's unfortunate. It is. This is really good and really fucking strange at the same time, to be honest with you. I had their Ukrainian Dunkel, which I loved. Now I'm having Shevlenko. I don't fucking know. Now I'm having their Honey Badger, and I must say it does have things to it that are different than any other fucking Saison I've ever had. And I'm going to have to send a bottle to Lee just because of the spearmint. Because I didn't smell it, but my God, is it there on the flavor. And he just loves mint in beers so much. And by love, I mean fucking hate. So you drink it. And there's this nice, crisp sweetness. Microcarbonation, but lots of it. But just little micro bubbles, tingles the whole tongue up. Medium bodied. Nice honey forefront. Almost like a clover honey. Then the spearmint comes in. And the spearmint actually lasts from the beginning till the very end. I mean, it's still there on the finish. And it's mingling the whole way through. It mingles with the honey in the beginning. And then it mingles with touches of citrus, coriander and clove dryness, and like a full-on white pepper pop at the back. It's a really intriguing beer. I think the spearmint actually adds to it, but at the same time makes it fucked up. It makes it like a honey badger. It just doesn't give a fuck. It's gonna do whatever it wants to do in your mouth, and there's nothing you can do. You're just gonna have to let it do it. You're like, oh, go ahead, honey badger, and I mean that's what's happening. It's just doing whatever it fucking wants on your palate, and what it wants is to hit you with all the Saison flavors, but have this weird, this extra sweetness from the honey, and this weird spearmint flavor the whole way through. Like, I still have the spearmint flavor right now. You know when you, like, chew on a piece of, I don't know, does Wrigley still make spearmint gum? Say Wrigley spearmint gum from years ago. You'd chew on a piece of Wrigley spearmint gum and you'd spit it out, and you'd still have that weird, almost, not toothpaste, because you usually would get peppermint toothpaste. I got some spearmint every once in a while. Or Cool Mint. Cool Mint was what I'd always get as toothpaste. But you would chew that piece of gum and you'd spit it out, and you'd just have this weird minty fresh feeling all over your mouth. It's just tingling. Yeah, I have that. I have that right now. I mean, it doesn't work as a breath freshener, but it feels like it should. I mean, it's tingling my mouth as if it should work as a breath freshener. I really enjoy this. So of the, 6 beers they started out with, I've had 2 of them now, and they've both been wins. I actually really enjoy this. I have their starter, which is their Session IPA, still to try. Not sure how that'll go, but as you know, if I don't like it, I don't like it. If I do like it, I do like it, and we'll find out what I think. But over the last few years, I've gotten more constructive. Instead of just saying this is fucking shit, I've actually tried to say how I feel about things. You grow. I grow, you grow, we all grow together. But, at the beginning I was a honey badger. I just didn't give a fuck. But now I kind of give a fuck. Not a big fuck, but at least a little fuck. I give a little bit of a fuck. And for this beer, I actually give a fuck. I like this beer. I really like it. My only complaint, and this is a complaint I make often lately. As we all know, I do like to take price and everything into account. They're not selling bottles yet, but this 750 milliliter bottle might be a little too much at one time of a spearmint beer, unless you're sharing it with somebody. But at the same time, this bottle makes this beer cost a lot more than it necessarily has to. I'm just saying, not bad mouthing or anything. I'm just saying like a 500 milliliter bottle or even a 300. Well, this is a 330 milliliter glass. So even doing the European 330s, probably better for the consumer. This usually better for the brewery. So I understand these. I'm just saying that a 750 milliliter bottle of beer is making it so I'm probably only drinking 1, maybe 2 bottles of beer that night. Where you drop it down, I might drink 4 or 5 bottles of beer that night, which might help you out even more. So my only complaint, if I had any complaint at all, would be the 750 milliliter bottles. However, I love the art. I love the name. What's it say back here? Honey Badger, 1 part sweetness and light, 1 part badass, and best of all, Honey Badger don't give a fuck. You even put it on the back, you're the best. Our Honey Badger Saison is brewed with local honey, fresh spearmint, and Bell Saison yeast. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I even like all the information on the back. Forefathersbrewing.ca. Yeah, you know what? All in all, the package is great. The only thing I would say is the size is my only concern. And it's not even a concern I care about at the moment. I'm just saying if I gave it any negative at all, it would be that. So, out of 10 on this, I'd give this an 8.75. I really enjoy this because it's just so fucking weird. How would this Saison get a 9 from me? Be in the 5% range, 4% range, and have the exact same flavor. Nah, you know what? I think it. In all honesty, as much as I joke about the ABVs, and I shouldn't say I joke as much as I gripe on ABVs of Saisons, only because people always talk about the history of Saisons when they're making a Saison, then do this. Do a higher ABV one. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything on this one either. It's just that weird, tingly, fresh feeling that makes me take any marks away. And the fact that I know spearmint's in there from the bottle, but I still don't smell it. Those are the only 2 things that would take any marks away. It's a great beer. It's worth a try. Apparently mixing this with the Dunkel is the way to go. So if you get a chance ever to do that, do it. And thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, and this brewery gives... This is 1 of 2 breweries that reinvested their reimbursement to the Ronald McDonald House when I did my beer festival in May. So they gave back their entire reimbursement and told me to give it to the charity, which is one of the reasons why we made almost $7 grand for the charity. So thank you guys. You make great beer, and you really helped out the charity. Bye, guys.